The United States of America, renowned for its democratic ideals, employs a unique electoral voting process to elect its highest officials, including the president and vice president. Rooted in the Constitution, this process ensures a balance between the popular will of the citizens and the needs of individual states. Let's delve into the intricacies of the U.S. electoral voting process, a cornerstone of the nation's governance. Electoral college composition. At the heart of the U.S. electoral voting process lies the Electoral College, a group of electors designated by each state. The total number of electors is equivalent to the state's combined representation in both houses of Congress, the House of Representatives and the Senate. This total includes 2 senators per state and a varying number of representatives based on the state's population. For example, a populous state like California has 55 electors, while smaller states like Delaware have 3. Selection of electors. Electors are typically chosen by political parties within each state, often at state conventions or party meetings. These individuals are usually party loyalists, officials, or activists. While they are intended to represent the will of the voters, in some states, they are legally bound to vote according to the popular vote outcome, while in others, they hold more discretion. The electoral vote process. The electoral voting process is a multi-step procedure that culminates on Election Day, which is held on the first Tuesday following the first Monday in November. Voters cast their ballots for their preferred presidential candidate, although they are technically voting for a slate of electors chosen by that candidate's party. Once the popular vote is complete, the winning slate of electors in each state is determined. In all states except Maine and Nebraska, the winner-takes-all approach is employed, meaning the slate of electors from the party that received the most votes is chosen. The electors' meeting. On the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December, the chosen electors convene in their respective states to cast their votes for president and vice president. These votes are then sealed and sent to the President of the Senate. Counting the electoral votes. On January 6, the U.S. Congress meets in a joint session to count and certify the electoral votes. The Vice President, in their capacity as the President of the Senate, presides over this session. The President of the Senate opens the sealed envelopes containing the electoral votes from each state, and the votes are counted aloud. The winner's determination. To secure the presidency, a candidate must obtain an absolute majority of electoral votes, which is currently set at 270 out of 538. In the event that no candidate reaches this threshold, the election is decided by the House of Representatives, with each state delegation casting 1 vote for one of the top 3 candidates. Conclusion. The U.S. electoral voting process, while complex, is deeply embedded in the country's democratic principles. It strikes a balance between popular sentiment and state representation, ensuring that each state's voice is heard in the presidential election. As America continues to evolve, debates around this system may persist, but its historical significance and role in shaping the nation's leadership remain undeniable. This voting process is a major pillar of our democratic function.